All right.
Every time I was going,
You're just waiting for
We're
it.
going to do college sports now. Ohio State and Notre Dame latest programs to add corporate patches to their jerseys. Is that anything does anybody care about?
corporate patches.
Not really. No.
They making more money now.
Yeah, I mean,
No way.
yeah. Shocker.
Yeah.
I found a way to make some more money off the back of
not the one.
Did they
college
say
kids.
do they know who their sponsors are going to be already?
Yeah, I was pulling those up, but not Cartman.
There we go.
We're going to go here.
USAA.
So the Big 12 is their whole league is going to be sponsored by Monster Energy. Notre Dame, the Catholics are putting patches on their jerseys. SoFi. Air Force is USAA. Tyson Foods in Arkansas. Just a little here and there. So there's just some info. Ohio State's going to be Chase Bank. They have blue. They might have blue on their jersey. Is that
What's BYU in Entrada? What's Entrada? You know?
Oh, wait, let me see.
Do not know.
Because BYU's not just going to do any sponsor.
I'm trying.
You think it has to do with the Mormons?
It
Well,
probably does.
I didn't say anything. I was just-
I'm going to say it probably does.
So college football. Here's the big controversy this past week.
Cloud-based software platform for property management industry.
Okay.
So,
Keep up with all the files of all the kids.
Absolutely.
So guys, in the NFL teams get to schedule college teams or rugby teams and put on their schedule and count as wins?
Nope.
No.
This is the way college sports works.
Only if you count the Cleveland Browns. But you know.
The way college sports works just blows my mind to where we can just schedule teams on our official schedules that we know we're going to win. It's going to count to our wins. And we have all these super conferences. And every one of their super conferences says, we're great. We'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime except the first 3 weeks of the season.
And not only do we schedule those, we're so desperate to start with a winning record, we will pay them
Yes.
to come to us
Correct.
so that we can win.
And so my thing is there's so many teams in the NCAA.
Unless you're Michigan and you pay App State.
There's so many conferences. You could make the argument with the super conferences that your schedule should be all conference games. What's the point of having 16 or 20 teams and then only playing 8 or 9 conference games?
Agreed.
So the SEC is going from 8 to 9 conference games, and they are losing their minds because the coaches are going to have to lose a game, Will. Because somebody's got to lose. They can't just stack up and play. This is Indiana. Now this is going back for Indiana's not in the SEC, but both leagues obviously do this. But Indiana starts with North Texas,
It's your national champions.
Howard, Western Kentucky as out-of-conference games.
Northwestern Conference game.
It is.
How's Rutgers in
They're
in
Big
the
Ten.
conference?
All those are Big Ten. So they're 3 out-of-conference games. Now, remember, let's say if you say I'm better than the ACC, well, why don't you play an ACC team?
Yeah.
If you're better than the Big Ten or whatever you are, the SEC, why don't you play an SEC team? This is college sports. I am so in the argument, and I don't care and I really give one rat's butt about it. Well, these schools need to make money from. No, they don't. Northwestern's got the nicest football field of all those people, and
They do.
We looked at it a couple weeks
and
ago.
they don't win nothing. They don't win nothing. So don't blow that smoke up this. So here,
No,
Indiana.
You changed my mind on that.
So Indiana has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games of 10-point spreads or more, 10 games of 9-point spreads or more. They only have one game under 9-point spread that they're favorite, and they're underdog in only one game against Ohio State. So going into the season, you're favored to win more than half your games by 25 points or more. What kind of sport is that? So then when you look at your record, this is the whole Coach K fake record thing. So you look at the SEC schools at the end of the year, and you see a school that's 6-6. Well, 3 of them are against North Texas, Howard, and Western Kentucky. But they're bowl eligible because those wins count for the bowls. Yeah. So it's actually a bunch of mediocre, sorry teams that aren't really good at football, pretending that they are because they're in a different conference. That's why when App does play somebody like in the lower end, like South Carolina, North Carolina conference, they might beat them sometimes. But this is ridiculous to the point where it's so ridiculous to me. I am so tired of it. Like, why can't or the NCAA should be like, it's all Division One.
Right. Yes.
If you're gonna compete for Division One national championship, you can't play F subdivisions or whatever.
Yeah.
That should be an ACC school on your list. For the folks home, let me pull up the schedule. Of course I hit the button. That should be an ACC school, a Big Ten, SEC, and Pac, whatever, or a Big 12. All that should be your out of conference games, and then they brag about it. And then SEC went 3-6 in bowl games last year. So now they're saying that the 9-game schedule is going to be too tough for us. These schools don't want to play. Again, they're trying to get out of the conference championship games because that adds another loss to them.
Mm-hmm.
When that should be qualifiers to, hey, you're automatically in it. You make the conference championship game, you're in it. But they will not. And you know they're full of crap when they want to agree to automatic qualifiers.
Yep.
They keep saying we want to be Notre Dame. Is it this year they got the clause where if they finish in the top 20, they're in the playoffs no matter what?
I think top 12.
They've had to have a clause in voting no matter what. If
they're ranked in the top 12, they're in the playoffs.
So again, someone's opinion
this
matters more.
I'm coming from an fighting Irish fan, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's just shows the just how messed up the mentality is for how college football works right now.
Because they're not in the conference, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Not football.
But and people give Notre Dame crap for not being in the conference, but they got a tougher schedule than that.
Yes, I mean they're one of the few schools I think that does play
all
bowl subdivision opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I want to give them credit more than anything, and folks, of course, like Tom will hate them and stuff for not having that, but like I 100% at least give them the credit more than anything.
I see both sides of that. I mean, again, those are not being part of it.
But if I'm playing 11 real games, you're playing eight real games.
Yeah.
Why are you arguing that those 3 extra games aren't worth what because you're not in an official conference? Okay, I'm not playing for a conference championship game.
Well,
I get the familiarity and stuff, but still.
Well, and you talk about the automatic bids, and we've talked about this ad nauseum. We'll talk about it again all throughout this season as well. Tom's suggestion about, and you talked about the Power Four, those conference champions, or if you make it to the conference championship, you're in. The winner of that conference championship, that determines the first round bye. And to me, that solves that to an extent. Tom probably still wouldn't be satisfied with this, and others wouldn't be satisfied with it, but that still solves the Notre Dame problem. Notre Dame never's going to, if they're not going to be in a conference, they're never going to be eligible for a first round bye, even if they get in the playoffs. Because I think those first 4 byes should go to the conference winners of the Power Four. That makes too much blame
but
sense.
They'll never do that because
Nope.
the SEC will say, our second best team is better than your first place team, and we deserve to have the bye because that's what people think, not what people do. Here's the schedule for Notre Dame: Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan State, Purdue, North Carolina, Stanford, BYU, Navy, Miami, Boston College, SMU, and Syracuse. So they play a predominantly ACC schedule with Navy, Michigan State, Purdue. So they got 3 Big Ten teams, an ACC schedule, and it looks like BYU and Navy for the most part.
Mm-hmm. They lost one,
but they always play. They've always played BYU and Navy.
and they've lost one of their historical rivals. They don't have USC this year. That got cut from the schedule for I forget what the reasoning was, but I mean that's one of their big rival matchups every year is to be USC.
So I'm just tired
Southern
of
Cal.
I just wish
Southern
that
Cal.
I just as a
Not
I
South
think
Carolina.
I'm so glad they have a playoff system now. I just wish they'd get the scheduling fixed. I don't want to hear teams say, again, the SEC guys say we're better than everybody else,
Go to 32 teams.
but they won't even play everybody.
Here's
else.
and that's
Go
that's
to
the,
around the 30.
that's the thing to me, Will, and you might be serious about this.
I am very serious
This
about
is
it.
so absurd. People are like, we got to expand from 12 to 16. If you're arguing over being the 13th ranked team in the country and not getting into the playoffs, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Get over
I agree.
yourself,
I agree.
okay?
So remember, while looking at this chart about how all these teams have at least 2, probably 3 fake wins.
Yep.
On their schedules. Every Power 4 school's average record over the last 100 seasons. Now let's take 3 away from it. So let's take 3 off of all the, let's see,
Off the wins.
7s.
Yeah.
So if you don't have more than 7 wins on average, you're actually a below 500 team. Am I correct on that?
For the most part, yeah.
So how many teams in America, Chip? have 8 or more wins on average over the last few years? I see about
That's few. That's
about
the
eight-
last
about 8 to
100
10.
season.
4,
We have, let's just
5,
name 'em.
6, 7,
Alabama,
8.
Florida State, Georgia, Michigan,
I see 11.
Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Penn State, Tennessee, Texas, and USC, 11. Now, when we go pick our preseason rankings, Chip, if I close my eyes and name those 11 teams,
Sounds like a pretty.
how many of those 11 teams would I name in the preseason top 11 or 15?
Yep.
About all of them.
Indiana's going to be in there, but for real, 11 of those, how many? 100 teams are basically average a losing record.
Yeah.
That's the fake smoke you get blown by your school. North Carolina fans, NC State fans, you average 5-5 or 6-5, and 3 of those wins are fake. That's how bad it is. That's how bad the scheduling is, and that's with fake schedules, Chip.
Yeah.
So
North Carolina State playing Shaw, which is right across the street from it.
they won't play. They canceled the game with App State, and they're playing Shaw. Congratulations.
Oh, NC State?
That's what he just said.
No, I'm saying
Oh, I
that's
thought you
what
said they
fake
did.
wins is
Oh, they
what
did.
North Carolina
Hey.
playing Shaw.
All right.
which is
Here we
across the
go.
way.
Gonna play show one.
Yeah.
We got guessing time. Chip, don't look at the
I'm
screen.
not looking.
Since 2000, programs with the most arrest in college football
University of Georgia.
in 25 years. Everyone, give me their number one guess.
University
In
of
the last
Georgia.
25 years?
Since the turn of the millennium.
University.
That's gonna knock Florida State out of.
University of Georgia.
I was going to take Miami.
Georgia,
not a bad-
Miami,
that's
and
not a
bad
who you
guess.
got? And who you got, Will?
Are we talking players or coaches and coaches?
Michigan.
It doesn't.
That's
It
not-
doesn't. It doesn't specify.
It does not
Michigan.
specify.
It
That's
says
not a. That's not,
teams.
that was my other. That would be my other guess.
All right, Michigan is 15th on the list. They're not that bad. They've only had 248 arrests since
What
since
the-
2000.
Oh
So they're only averaging about 10 arrests since 2000.
But that is, what, about 100 kids on a team, though?
100, 110.
Yeah.
10 of them get arrested a year,
Hey.
and that's 15th.
You're bringing in kids just. We're gonna have to up our numbers just so we know a percentage of these are gonna get arrested
Correct.
or anything.
Golly.
And speaking of Chip, Georgia is 10th on the
Wow.
list.
Way to go, Kirby. Way to clean things up.
They had 302 arrests since 2000.
Maybe things got a little. Maybe things were good before Kirby got there. I don't know.
So from 300 arrests to 400 arrests,
Alabama's got to be up.
you just named the team I was about to say.
Wow.
Alabama is the first team with 400 arrests at number 4.
Okay.
So Georgia's at 300. That's the 300 line. West Virginia's at 20. At 200 was at 20. So NC State's at 190. They made the top 25. So Georgia's 10 at 300. The 400 mark is at number 4. Alabama at 402. Ohio State comes in at number 5 at 389.
Good job, Tom. All right.
I don't know how many of those are tattoo thefts.
I was thinking that.
At number 3, and included in this, is laptops and crab legs.
Auburn.
Jameis Winston and the Seminoles, 436 arrests since 2000. Number 2, Jawan's guess himself. The Hurricanes of Miami, 454 arrests since 2000.
So all right. I'm curious who the top program is now.
LSU.
The king of James didn't steal laptops, did he? That was Cam Newton.
That was Cam Newton.
Yeah,
When
James
you
Crab
said,
That's what you said.
Yeah,
Auburn.
That was Cam. The number 1 school, Murder USA.
Florida.
Aaron Hernandez
Oh.
had to kill people because Cam Newton stole somebody's laptop. And then Tebow had to pray for him. So Tebow is not on the 539 arrest of the Florida Gators since 2000. Chip, in 26 years, what's the
it's nothing around the school.
That's 20 people getting arrested a year.
It's
What
nothing.
was the
It's
number?
not- I ain't never been
539.
down there.
That's 21 people.
That's almost 27 people.
a year getting on the football people on the team getting arrested.
It's just nothing
Y'all,
there.
that's a quarter.
It goes back to 2000.
Since 2000.
Oh, so no, you're right. It's about 20 people. That's right. Yeah.
21 guys a year on the roster are
Can-
arrested.
Can you pull up the map of where Florida sits,
Oh,
the
God.
school sits, and the area around it?
They ain't got nothing to do with rob each other.
Here's a whole nother term.
What? Gainesville, right?
Whole nother
It's
term
in
for drain the swamp, right?
It's in Gainesville. Clemson's number 7.
They probably getting them for hunting alligators.
You just say
Crocodile.
crocodile.
Oh, that counts wildlife protection too. Fishing and game. No wonder the top 3 are Florida. They are.
Hey, look at that.
The top 3
We
are
out there
Florida.
fishing
They
with
out there
that
fishing illegally.
fishing without no fishing
Yup.
license.
K-Soft. They've been fishing too much. They're poaching.
Poaching alligators.
Hey, LSU's number 6. You might be barking up the right tree. Like
Yeah.
Ohio State's 5, Alabama's 4. I don't know
Oh.
Ohio State guys. They're just criminals in Ohio, I guess. But the other 6 are poaching gators
For sure.
Shoot him.
and iguanas. Like I said,
Look
Clemson
at that,
7.
get it.
Shoot them now. Shoot them now.
David Potter's Oklahoma's number 12. South Carolina.
Ooh, I almost keyed up, boy. You almost got me.
South
You
Carolina's-
almost got me.
South Carolina's number 13. I expected it to be crime there. It's the hottest city in the world.
Yeah.
But they can't do nothing else. But yeah, NC State at 22. So there's your crime stats for college football. This week, North Carolina Tar Heels. Mike Lombardi.
Yep.
Indefinitely suspended.
Yep.
From the North Carolina Tar Heels program. There's all kind of rumors. What happened? What's going on? We don't know.
What rumor?
Is Jordan cheating on Bill?
What rumor did you hear?
Did I hear?
Yeah.
Well, we don't. We're grown men, Juwan.
Oh,
so
okay.
please-
No, I only heard the story. I didn't get to hear any of the rumors.
Let's see. There's an investigation. A human resources complaint. Let's see. I think in the past he's had some issues before with women in the job. So
Oh, he's taking the students.
the complaint was filed by a former front office employee.
Uh-oh.
Formally investigate allegations. No
I
specific
just
details
don't
have come
understand
out.
these boys.
So there you go. So
They got all that money and they don't know how to act. That's just crazy.
They don't think the rules apply to them.
That's just
Right.
crazy.
They
Like,
don't. This is where Tom's perspective is actually pretty.
You got-
They don't think the rules apply to them.
why?
Why
would you get
how
there?
many times they've done things and they got away?
And
Right,
people,
got away with it.
people
Yeah.
look the
Yeah.
other way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that this level of that when you get to that level of success, specifically in American football, that the rule there more often than not the rules
I like
don't
to
apply.
think. I like to think I'm sitting in a room full of grown men right now. Now,
Thank you for
we,
that.
we ain't. We ain't.
in your opinion,
I mean, we ain't destitute, but we ain't got all that money. But I like to think this same group of men that I'm sitting in this room with right now, if we got to the point where one of our shows took off and we were making that kind of money, we wouldn't lose our mind because we already done been here. We've been here. We know how to act. We're grown at this point. I just don't get it. I don't get where you make it to that level. And to me,
I don't know,
especially
Will, man. I don't know, man. Like, if you want to sign me up with hookers and cocaines, I mean, I don't know. joke. I had to. I did be Cam Newton for a minute.
we going.
Or anybody, name me something. It don't have a Cam. I didn't mean to throw Cam under the bus. He does have he does got stripper baby mamas though, don't he?
I mean, you got stripper baby
Damn.
mamas, not hooker baby mamas.
We don't know. I'm sure she never took $1 for that either. Lombardi, here's a quote in CBSSports.com. The next good word I hear about Lombardi will be the first
Oh,
one.
Lord.
I can't.
Watch and listen to the Shock Jock Sports Talk Show. Live Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 a.m. and the KTC Broadcasting YouTube and Facebook pages.